Hello my friends, welcome back to another shave, which is brought to us by classic Williams Mug Shaving Soap. We'll be using again the Gillette Aristocrat. We'll follow up with another classic scent. I mean, you can't get more classic than old. This is not necessarily Clubman Bay Rum anymore. This is kind of a dog from every town Bay Rum. I collect them all up and put them in this jar. Doesn't get much better than that. I'm still having trouble. Anytime stuff touches, I got my stitches out. See that? Yeah, pretty good, huh? Problem is, anytime something touches it, like that hurts. Don't do that. So I don't do that. But I am allowed to get it wet now, so I tried to use a brush again. I'm not going to do it. So we said we were going to go brushless, and here's how we're going to do it. We're going to get our face wet like this. And we're going to take this soap and just wipe it on our face. How's that? Now you can see my whiskers kind of grabbing a little bit of it. It takes a little bit to get the hard, crusty patina off this, because this is a pretty old puck of soap. And then we're just going to kind of rub it a little bit. Now I can assure you, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Now, Williams is super slick, so that is going to be plenty. Now the only downside of doing this is that it's hard to see where you've shaved, other than by feel. But you just kind of go panel by panel, kind of drag it off. If you're methodical enough, should be able to get her done. And make sure you tell me when I get off. You say, hey Rich, you missed a spot. And yeah, I'll hear you. Big shout out to my friends and classmates. We had our 45th high school reunion yesterday. And there were as many people there as I would have hoped. Next one in 5 years will be our 50th. I'm sure there'll be a lot more people. But ones don't, when you get to be my age, there's a lot of interest in the people who had passed away and remembering them. Now that's a big deal for our class, because I think there was only like 70 in our class, so there weren't very many people. So when you start losing 5 or 10, that's a pretty good hunk. Yeah, we're getting there. Maybe I'll put a little bit more, but I don't need much. Just a little bit to kind of perk the slick up, because I didn't use very much. If you did shave all the time like this, maybe brush it, or if you get used to just shaving by feel, I bet you a puck of soap would last you for stinking ever. You can ask if you look at my friend Spider Shaves, he did over a year with a single puck of soap like that. Now I would get bored to death doing that. Where's the fun in using the same soap over and over and over again? I guess that's where kind of divert from what our parents and grandparents, they use the same soap over and over and over again. They never got tired of it because that's what they did. But we don't have it really neat to do that when you have artisans making new soaps and new fragrances and putting it all together. Don't really have to do that. So I don't. But it's nice to know that I can if I wanted to. That's not a bad shave at all. Let's get this area here is another little dose. And let's do a little CBL's witch hazel. Just a little bit there. The stitch holes are sealed up to the point, or have healed to the point where I'm not as worried about getting stuff in the holes and causing infection or anything. They wanted me to kind of lay off for 3 days, and 3 days it has been. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep, 3 days. This is the third day. So I rinsed the hand off. I'm trying to keep it kind of dry still, but I'm just pretending like I'm washing the hand and drying it off real quick. That way it doesn't hurt anything. This is my dog from every town. Bay rum, which means it started out as a bottle of bay rum and there was a little bit left and I had a sample of something else, so I just put it in there, and next thing I know I was grabbing all my little samples of bay rum because they all smell kind of a variation on the theme. And what we ended up with was a synergy. When you have all of the ones have their own unique little note to it, you end up with a dynamite bay rum. This is wonderful. So if you ever do end up getting a whole bunch of different variations on the same bay rum, combine them. I call mine dog from every town, but you can call it whatever you want. So here we go. Going to a barbecue. I'm all powdered up. I'm shaved. Don't necessarily look good, but I feel good. So that's all we need to do. Thank you so much for coming. Another shout out to my classmates and other people who are celebrating your 45th, 25th, your 5th, 2nd, 1st, whatever your classmates are. Enjoy your friends while you can. Let them know you love them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.